Hi Leo, I hope you're doing really well. My name is Kyla and welcome to my channel, Resilient Heart Tarot. I am a longtime tarot card reader and tarot card appreciator. I also am an astrology appreciator and more than anything, an appreciator of conventional psychology. I hope to meld all of those. Well, maybe less astrology because I'm not as well versed in that, which is funny because I think it's probably one of the more useful ones out of those three. But I hope to meld my understanding of tarot and psychology to provide a little bit of insight into your situation, if the story applies to you, and a little bit of guidance and just a little help to see your situation a little bit more clearly and have a little bit more of a guiding light into the future. I'm shuffling your cards right now. I'm going to tune in to your energy, see what Spirit tells me. Oh, I have a card drop out. Let's see what it is. Oh, 9 of Wands, upright. I'm going to put it back in, but I will note it. I'm going to tune in here. This will be a love reading. I know it says that in the title. It is for love specifically for October, Leo Spirit. Just shuffle 9 more times. I'm trying to speed through it. All right, let's split the deck. I'm getting that I should read reversals. I don't always. Okay, I'm going to pull a 5-card spread for you. Here's the past, present, future, the overarching reason. Scooch these up a little bit, and the root. Bottom of the deck. Okay, Leo, I'm going to tap into your energy here and see what story comes out. The first thing I want to say about October for you is that you are not going to feel aligned or that you're making significant progress along your path. And the reason is because you feel compelled to hold on to something. I'm getting that you have a tendency in relationships to act, the word that came to mind is cold. Withholding, sharp with your words, short with your words. There could be some manipulative tendencies as well. Like if you don't get your way, you're not against acting a little underhanded to convince somebody to do something your way, specifically your love partner. And I think you have this tendency which you are aware of and needs to be worked through, which you are also aware of. But a lot of, or I should say, what's keeping you bound is a relationship to somebody who also doesn't have good relating habits. I'm also picking up some manipulative tendencies, probably more along the lines of just lying. Somebody who lies to get their way or to not evoke any kind of emotional response from you, just, here and there, but you know about it. Somebody who is emotionally probably unstable when they have big emotions, which they likely do because they aren't very good at self-regulating when they have big emotions like we all do. So they'll act them out instead, kind of like a child does. And do childish things when they have emotional responses, like give you the silent treatment or scream and yell at you, those kinds of things. So I think that you're dealing with a partner like that, and it's exacerbating your own poor relating habits because it's really hard to grow with somebody. How can you really look into yourself, do your healing work, try to fix, quote unquote, I should say, a euphemism for that is heal. Try to heal what is going on inside of you so that you can promote and practice healthier relating skills, but that really can only happen with a partner who's willing to rise to that level with you, right? You can't do it with somebody who isn't willing to do that. And I think that you feel like you're not moving ahead in your development or becoming a better partner because you are connected to this person. There could be a formal commitment, like a marriage, or it just feels overwhelming to you to think about even ever leaving them. So you are staying in this relationship with this person, even though I think you know that what they're lacking. I'm not saying they're a bad person. This kind of stuff happens all of the time, but they don't have good relating habits, and you know it, and you know it's holding you back. I do wonder if you are seeking out adventure or seeking to kind of forge your own path outside of this relationship and outside of this person, but you're not really quite sure the best way to do it. So you're kind of taking actions that are slightly aimless, or you're not really sure if that's what you should be doing. Like, it can be something as simple as like joining a book club, but you don't really know if you really like to read books, or you like to talk to people about books, or booking a vacation to Antigua with your girlfriends, but you don't really know if you like to travel with groups anyway. You kind of like one-on-one, and you're not really sure. Maybe you overspent on the hotel. It could also be something like signing up for a dating app or a dating site without your partner's knowledge, and just to kind of see who's out there. Not necessarily to meet up or to cheat, although arguably that is emotional cheating, but to physically cheat. But just to feel like yourself again, like feel like you have a grip on your identity and what you want and what makes you happy, and to show that you can attract in somebody else, you can be a partner to somebody else. But doing it in a way where it's like you're not really addressing the actual problem. You're taking action to solve your problem in an aimless way, and perhaps even a reckless way. And you're not really making any forward movement or progressing out of your situation because of that, because the root of the problem needs to be addressed. And then from there, you will have the clarity to see what you need to do to move forward with your life and progress it in a way that you want. To be honest, I see in the month of October or slightly beyond that I don't think you're going to take as much responsibility in this relationship. Like, I think the chains that bind are going to loosen from this relationship and from this person. I don't think that means that you're going to leave. I think some of you will, but I think you're going to kind of gradually work out of feeling bound to this relationship. And once you don't feel as stuck, you might be able to assess it with clear eyes. Maybe there is a way for you and your partner to connect. Maybe you don't need to throw away the whole relationship, but rather, suggest some meaningful ways for you to heal it together. It could be, developing relating rituals, like taking a walk together in the evenings, 10-second hug every time you greet each other from a long day at work, going on date nights where you ask each other like stimulating questions so you can get to know each other's inner worlds. Could also be something bigger than that, like going to couples therapy, that kind of thing. Once you feel less bound, it can make you assess whether something like that is possible and whether you love this person enough to see if you can reconnect and, level up with each other to the next phase of healthy relating, which I think is where you want to go. I just get that impression here. So I think that's going to be the progression through October, is you starting to feel bound and like you're not moving, and then gradually you're going to start feeling a little bit more free. And you can do with that freedom what you will. You can reassess your relationship. You can, trash the whole person, or I can't remember how that saying goes. Throw away the whole person. You can do all of that when you feel like you have a choice. And I think that is integral to this and to you kind of moving to the next phase of your life and your development. So I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey lesson card for you here. Leo. 3 more shuffles. Sorry about the road noise. It's unseasonably warm in the Pacific Northwest, and I've stopped using my air conditioner because I arbitrarily decided it was fall. My windows are open and I live in a vibrant city, so there is road noise. Okay, we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I think you're going to be, once you shake off the feeling stuck feeling, you might redevelop a friendship with this person who you're in a relationship with. Maybe that is one of the stronger foundations of this relationship to begin with, is that you were really great friends on top of lovers. So, once you can assess them from a vantage point where you feel like you have some choice in whether or not you're going to stay and what you're going to do, and you're feeling more secure in yourself, you can look into reassessing and reestablishing that friendship, which seems really positive. I'm going to read from the Soul's Journey booklet before I let you go. Friendship 48. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understanding that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. I absolutely agree with that. I think that's a really beautiful message, and I think if you give yourself some space and decide that it's worth it to determine if you can reconnect with your partner and find that friendship again, there are multitudes of further lessons you can teach each other. It doesn't have to be over if you don't want that. If you do want it, that's okay. That's your choice. Or rather, if you don't want it is what I'm trying to say. That's your choice. If you can leave if you don't want to stay. Anyway, Leo, I hope this was helpful. I hope it was illuminating. I wish you the best of luck through this in October. If you would like to see an extended reading or would like to book a personal reading, please let me know in the comments. I'm still figuring out what my viewers would like to see from me. I personally love extended readings, and I'd be happy to set that up. If others want to see it, we can dive in deeper, get into more about who this person is, into you, into the ties that keep you together, into the future and what's going to happen. So just let me know. Anyway, have a great October and take good care.